Where we going? New England, right?
Let's go to
Play for a buck.
the Jaguars. And see what you got. Yes, Steelers. Browns. Steelers saved you, kid. Alright, Alright, I'm going Saints, Dolphins. What's a pick again? Bears. Saints, Dolphins, Bears. Oh, damn, they gave us ass teams. Hold on, let me roll this up real quick.
Come on, nigga.
Yeah, we got all day. I just got the best thing. My girl's sleeping at her mom's tonight. You know what that means for me?
I'm gonna come over there. We'll play head to head.
Yeah, kid. Now you talking my language, now you talking my language.
I'm gonna go to the bank. I'm gonna take out $1,000. Then I'm gonna come to your house and we'll just play for money.
Alright, so how much you bring? Because I gotta wire out the next 30 minutes, whatever you bring. I'll like 400 in cash.
Alright, I'll just bring 500 cash.
You got to owe me 490. You gotta bring the rag.
How though?
You just said we're gonna play for 100, right?
What? Right now we're playing for 100.
Yeah, so you owe me 390.
Right, but if you lose, it's only 290. Come on, nigga, let's go. Damn, nigga, this thing taking forever, bro.
Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Here's the veteran Greg Zerline as we are ready to start. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the speedster, Devon Achane. Devon Achane down the sideline to the 20. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to put this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Calais Campbell, the longtime veteran, in there to bring him down.
So you spend all week, Mike, working on what they call the opening script. It's the plays that you love the most and you want to get called early. The problem? None of those plays account for being called inside your own 5-yard line. But that's exactly where they find themselves after that sack, and that's a disastrous start.
Oh, hello! He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Waddle. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the gun, here's Tua. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tagovailoa. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Throwing again, it's Tua. A quick slant caught by Hill. Here's 2nd and 2. To the air again, Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Tua to throw again. And that is incomplete.
And his passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. That is incomplete. They took a chance of throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
That's caught by the tight end, Tyler Conklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it, but he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the gun, Rodgers. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Rodgers going up top again. He's going to look deep for Adams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. To the air once more, it's Rodgers. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down. Here's first and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Once again, it's Achane. Has some room inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Give him a second touchdown on this one. What an opening quarter, Greg. 2 rushing touchdowns in the first.
Well, Mike, we kind of had a feeling this might be the case. They told us all week how important it was to get this guy involved early and often, and boy, have they ever. He has made his presence felt here early in this one.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. A-Rod now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the handoff, here comes Hall. Breece Hall inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. Greg Zuerlein now for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zuerlein is out to kick this one off. No chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hill brought in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. On first down, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Achane. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Tua, give it to Achane. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He's got his man. It's Hill. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Back to throw is Tua. To the goal line and in. Gonu Smith. Touchdown, Dolphins. Now Sanders off the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will take a 21-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to put this one away. Wanwu now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They put Wilson in motion. First down for Aaron. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Rodgers now. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
On fourth down, they snap it to Rodgers. He's got his man, complete to Wilson. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. They'll go up now for second down and 4. Again, it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And they will get the first down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Now he'll run it.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. He is in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown tonight. Sirline's kick, up and good. And the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This throw right side is caught by him. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. First and 10. Again, it's Tua. Very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll bring up second down. To the air again, Tagovailoa. A quick smash into the hands of Waddle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins going to tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. First down throw from Rodgers. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. Catch made right side by Wilson. Into space at the 45. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. Rodgers finding Wilson for a big one. A pickup of 44 yards. On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Shotgun snap and a give to Hall.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On third down, Rodgers. Pass on the right side by Conklin. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. We'll try to run for it with Hall. But he can still pick up a first down here. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he will score again. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Jets. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Zerline's kick, up and good. And the Jets cut the lead to 3, 24-21. So after the touchdown at the other end, Zerline is out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Tua. Over the middle. It's taken in by Waddle. Here's H.A. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Hill brought in motion. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's H.A. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's second and 9. From the gun, here's Tua. Well over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back. And I I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Rodgers. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Jets first down. To throw is Rodgers. The open man is Wilson. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
To the air once more, it's Rodgers. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here is 2nd and 7. Rodgers to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now, 1st and goal. They'll run, it's Hall. He'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. One more time, they give it to Hall. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll try to run with Hall. And he's into the end zone yet again. Breece Hall, touchdown. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. And you're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense. So give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Tua to throw again. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a 1st down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to win the game. So now a big spot coming here. This one he's got to have. The distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. So a win here for the Dolphins. This one went all the way down to the wire. The late field goal with zeros on the clock seals the deal. As they come from behind, it may feel like they stole this one. They get the victory on the game's final play. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.